This is gold, perhaps one of the rarest ores in the world, but gold isn't a regular ore. You need one of the biggest explosions on the universe just to make it, and after that, it needs to travel through billions of light years to reach Earth, where it became one of the rarest and most searched ores in history. But to understand gold, we need to go way back. This is a star. Think of it as a giant factory. It is mostly made of hydrogen, it's fuel, and like Earth, stars have a core too. Once it reaches extreme heat, pressure rises inside, packing hydrogen atoms extremely close together. And because of this, they end up smashing together to form helium. But it forms less atoms, so the mass of every helium atom here is lighter than every hydrogen atom because there is less of it. So the missing mass is released outwards. This is what makes stars shine outside, by the way. This process needs to be repeated. So they create heavier elements like carbon, oxygen, but each time it does that, it releases less and less energy. So once a core full of iron is produced, the star can't release enough energy, which means the core collapses. This phenomenon is called a supernova, and it causes elements to violently merge together, resulting in gold. Fun fact, about 1% of all stars in the Milky Way, which currently has over 400 billion of them, will turn into supernovas, and therefore forming some gold. Our sun will instead turn into a white dwarf. Search it up. The gold floats around as space dust for billions of years, and some of it ended up on Earth as a meteorite. But here's the problem. Way back then, the whole planet was hot, mostly lava. Think of it as the nether. And gold is really heavy. So most of it sank straight down to the center of the Earth, where we can never reach it. The gold we can dig up mostly came later, when space rocks full of metal crashed into the ground. And over time, deep underground, super hot water moved through cracks in the rock. When the water cools down, it leaves tiny bits of gold behind. Over a long time, those bits build up into thin lines of gold stuck inside the rock. Miners call those gold veins. But gold isn't only underground. Rivers have some too. For millions of years, water slowly wears the rock down and washes little gold flakes downstream. Gold is heavy, as I said before, so it sinks and settles at the bottom of the river. That's why people pan for gold in rivers. So, maybe the river right next to your house has some gold. Okay, probably not, so don't go search for it. You won't find anything. Now for the fun part, getting the gold out. This is where Minecraft and real life start looking similar. Step 1, find it. Here's the weird part. Gold won't be laying in plain sight. It hides inside plain, boring rock. Now that I think about it, that's exactly what strip mining is. Step 2, dig it up. So how do miners actually reach gold buried deep in solid rock? There are 3 ways. The first is deep mining. Miners dig tunnels and elevators straight down into the ground, sometimes incredibly deep. The deepest gold mine in the world goes down for about 4 kilometers. That's so deep, the rock down there is burning hot, so miners have to pump cold air all the way down just to survive. Then they drill holes into the rock, pack them with explosive, and blast the rock loose. Big machines scoop up and haul it back to the surface. Wait a second. Is real life copying Minecraft or something? What? Look at this. Its second way is open pit mining. When the gold is spread out closer to the surface, miners don't dig tunnels. Instead, they dig one giant hole. They carve the ground into huge steps, like a staircase built for giants, and use trucks as big as a house to carry the rock away. Some of these pits are so enormous that you can actually see them from space. And the third way is the oldest trick of all. River gold. Miners scoop up sand and gravel from the bottom of a river and swirl it around a pan with water. The light stuff washes out of the side and the heavy gold sinks to the bottom. That's where the word panning comes from. And people have done it for thousands of years. Step 3. Crush it. To free the gold, you smash the rock into tiny pieces. Step 4. Wash it. Gold is heavy, so when water flows over the crushed rock, it washes the light junk away and the gold stays behind. That's all panning is. Step 5. Melt it. All the little gold flakes go into a hot furnace until they melt and pour into one solid bar. But here's the catch. That bar isn't pure gold yet. It's actually gold mixed with little bits of other metals, like silver and copper. Think of it as one ore smoothie. To get pure gold, we need one more step. Step 6. Refine it. Refining just means clearing out everything that isn't gold. There are two cool ways to do it. The first, blow a special gas through the melted gold. The other metals grab onto the gas and float away as junk, leaving clear gold behind. The second, super powerful way, drop the gold into a special liquid and run electricity through it. Like a magnet, the electricity only pulls the pure gold over to the side and leaves all the leftovers bits behind. When it's finished, you get gold that's 99.99% pure. That's the purest gold there is. And it's called 24 karat gold. The karat number is just a way of saying how pure the gold is. Now you can trade with piglins in peace. There's a fourth way to get gold that I didn't mention, and it's because it isn't used that much. I call it space mining. So one of the reasons why we don't get more gold is because for it we need a meteorite to fall down to Earth, and those can be very destructive. But asteroids pass near Earth sometimes, and those contain gold. So space mining consists of sending a drill to an asteroid and mining all the gold. Recently, the asteroid 16 Psyche was being investigated because apparently it has from 10 to 700 quintillion bucks worth of gold, enough to change the entire world economy. NASA and Elon Musk planned on investigating the asteroid, although I don't really know if they plan on mining some of its gold. So what do we use all this gold for? Yeah, we can use it for jewelry and crowns, but there's more. Gold carries electricity really well, and it almost never rusts. That makes it perfect for electronics. There is actually a tiny bit of real gold inside the phone you might be watching this on right now. Don't destroy your phone for it though. It's probably not worth it. Gold is also in computers and satellites. Astronauts even have a super thin layer of gold on their helmets to block their blinding sunlight in space. Doctors use the gold in some medicines too. And for thousands of years, people have used gold as money. Funny story, gold coins were first made in 700 BC. Gold coins became the main currency used everywhere. Symbols were carved symbolizing where they came from, and gold coins were used until much later. With the invention of new currencies, gold became less used, but that doesn't mean it's lost its value. The complete opposite happened. Gold is becoming more and more valuable with time, with people trading these gold coins for thousands of bucks nowadays. Many countries still keep stacks of gold bars locked away in giant vaults. Last question. Why is gold worth so much? 3 reasons. 1. There's barely any of it. If you collected every single piece of gold humans have ever dug up, all of it, ever, it would only fill about 3 swimming pools. 2. It lasts forever. Gold doesn't rust and it doesn't fall apart. A gold coin from 2000 years ago still looks brand new and shiny. 3. It's super hard to get. Just like strip mining, you need to dig a lot of stone to find a piece of gold. And with the need to buy explosives and mining equipment, gold is really expensive to find. So, gold is rare, it lasts forever, and it's hard to find. That's exactly why people have hunted it for thousands of years. So, the next time you mine a gold block in Minecraft, remember the real story. It was made in an exploding star, hidden on the ground for billions of years, crushed out of the solid rock, and ended up in crowns, phones, and spaceships. Not bad for a shiny yellow block. Also, Steve can carry thousands of gold blocks. Check this man out. This is the next super